Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we have got Season 3, Episode 13 of the Expanse to react to. And last week we left it on a bit of a cliffhanger, though apparently I've been told the last two episodes were originally broadcast together, but it was definitely a cliffhanger because we had that moment of, are we going to seal the gate? So that all of our characters, pretty much every character we've got to know over the last 3 years, is sealed on the other side of the gate, or are they going to find a way to get back to the other side? And I genuinely don't know which way that's going to go. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to, if they're all going to make it back and we're going to start again from afresh in the main part of the solar system, or if Season 4 is going to be set beyond the gate. I have no idea which of those two options it's going to be, so I can't wait to find out. I don't think there's anything else much more to say, because obviously that is a big storyline and it's very, very important. So I think that I'm just going to get straight on with it and see what the episode has to show us. Yeah, so let's go. Just remember, if you are watching this on YouTube, then if you are interested in seeing the full length reaction, then do head over to my Patreon page, which is linked down below. The one thing I'm really hoping is that no one that we care about dies this episode, because I'd like to see them through to Season 4 and be able to watch it live with you guys, with all the people that we care about. And the other thing I really hope is that we get Abaddon back. God, I love this effect. They've used it at the beginning of every episode since they've been through the gate, I think, and it's beautiful. Beautiful design, whoever came up with it.
If you're ever coming back, this would be a good time.
I still don't understand what you're saying.
Talk to me.
It would help to know what we're defending against.
Can I count on you?
Yes, sir.
Oh. I thought she was going to tell her a secret. Didn't bother.
What is Holden telling you to do?
He believes he can convince the station that we are not a threat.
The station killed thousands of us for no reason. We are not the threat here.
But maybe Holden is.
The moment you start to broadcast, Ashford will try to stop it.
I'm sending you directions to a substation where you can tap directly into the Behemoth's transmitter array.
They won't be able to cut you off there.
The second we tap in, they'll know exactly where we are. There's no way to hide that.
I know.
Good night, Karen. You too.
Sorry, I'm not saying very much. I'm just trying to make sure I understand everything that's going on. I mean, I imagine everything that Holden's saying is right, because everything Miller has told Holden up to now has been great and perfect and right.
Nothing
So
you're doing here matters.
I love seeing them all working together as a
Unless we
team.
can convince a whole...
Find out.
Me on it, boss man. You can count on me.
Oh my gosh.
He needs a medic. How much time did that just cost us? No. That station killed a lot of us, and they are trying to kill more. It's time we fight back. We get more people.
You don't even know what you're fighting back with.
And ever since Ashford assumed
We need you to get the word out. Should have led with that.
Anna's slightly better at people skills than Amos, isn't she?
Keep everyone out of remote control.
Tough drummer and robo legs. She's like a Terminator now. Oh my gosh.
Get away from the controls now.
Well, they went without a fight, didn't they? I guess that's what you do when you have a gun pointed at you, but still.
And Ashford will do when he realizes what we're doing.
He's a pirate. Take a guess.
He's not
Before
someone
you
that's
have a
gonna
problem, you kill
sit
them.
around and just
We don't have
allow
time
it.
for that now. If someone comes to stop us, I'm gonna kill them.
I left a lot of people behind to come out here. If we die, I won't get a chance to explain to them why I left. What I thought that I would get. I left a lot outside.
Well, everyone leaves unfinished business. That's what dying is.
God,
What
that's
about you?
I don't get to shoot that prick Ashford.
a horrible thought.
Why do you hate him? On every side of this are people who have no reason to hate each other. Everyone here thinks they're doing the right thing. Everyone there thinks they're doing the right thing. If we get out
That's
of it, we
a,
have to find it.
That's a good analogy to the whole show, isn't it, really? Everyone in this program for the last 3 seasons has been, well, yeah, pretty much everyone has thought they're doing the right thing. If you look back at people like Aaron Wright, he thinks he's doing the right thing for Earth all the time. But then so did Avasarala think she was doing the right thing for Earth. They just happen to be different things at different times. So I think it's a really important thing that she's saying there. I think it's a real good reflection of the TV show as a whole. The Belters think they're doing the right thing. The Martians think they're doing the right thing. The Earthers think they're doing the right thing. They all have different motivations and different things that their goals are. Yeah.
Find a way to understand each other, to explain why we made the choices that we did. It is the only way that we can let go of the hate.
Love this. Love this. Anna has so many great speeches.
Hate is a burden.
I guess that's why she was a speechwriter.
You don't have to carry it with you.
You with power certification over there. You there. Suit up. You go outside.
Oh wow, they've got all
You're out
the...
of control. Come in. Hello, Ty. What's the problem?
Did they get all the prisoners out because they need men? Is that what happened
On
there?
whose orders? Harani, they are in reactor control.
Ashford, we know what you're trying to do. You cannot destroy the ring.
You are no longer in command of this.
She is in
Do
command.
this. There's a way to save us all.
She's not dead.
Point. Anybody who has had a child understands that it is their duty. Leave the world better than they found it. Even if we all survive, we're leaving behind an unexploded bomb. Sooner or later, someone will set it off.
If Holden is right, you will be the one.
Oh. And that's like something like, it's got parallels to sort of the discovery of nuclear power and nuclear bombs and things like that, because obviously there hasn't been a use of a nuclear bomb in a war setting for 70 years, but it's still here and it can be set off at any moment by certain people, and that reminds me of that a little bit to some extent as well. So there's lots of interesting analogies and things happening here.
Get back to work.
No!
Are we okay?
Almost there, almost there. The station is reacting as though we are a threat. It thinks our ships are bombs like the skiff that exploded, and it is charging up to protect itself.
I knew the feed. Is what she's saying true?
Yes!
Time to debate. We're not gonna die here. I said.
Ah!
We are running out of time, people. We know what we must do.
No!
Now, does anyone else wish to debate with me?
God, he's such a prick now. I had really grown to like him, and this is a bad move. Debate!
That broadcast will make things get out of hand quickly.
It'll take a while for the broadcast to convince everyone.
Oh no. Jesus. Oh, is it close?
Where's
Is he dark?
Bobby, do the right thing.
I'm
Come
asking
on.
you to be brave with me. I understand.
Shut up.
Bobby?
Yes.
Alex?
Yes.
Jesus.
She'll trust them. She'll trust them. She'll do what they say. Surely.
Oh, you all who tried to kill Holden. You were in the brig, right? What are you doing here?
They brought me up. I have an electrician reading.
If I remove the restraint, would it help you concentrate?
Oh my God, no! Do not trust her.
Do you think a truly good act at the end of your life can make up for the terrible things you've done?
I don't know if she's thinking help him and that's the really good act, or go against him and that's the really good act. I can't decide yet.
Alright. This is a stall. What is it with you and these assholes?
Oh, shut up, you knob. I cannot stand him. It's only had one line this episode, he's annoyed me.
She tries to stop us, I'm putting her down.
Can't we just be nice? All of you?
I'm not even sure it's the Holden you know that came back.
He's running around, putting his life on the line, trying to save everyone. That's the Holden I know.
Take him out!
Stay down!
Someone's gonna get hurt! Oh, come on, Bobby! Once again, Bobby's had to go against her Martian commands. What the fuck?
Are you okay?
Oh no.
This is it.
What are you doing?
Don't stop, we'll catch up!
There's no way we stay ahead of those suits. You keep going. I can handle Diogo.
Oh, trauma.
You can't.
Give me the grenades.
What's going on? Mama!
Playing hero.
The Vasper's right. It won't make any difference if we shut down the prince. But if he's wrong, shouldn't we at least try?
I really wish they'd get the crowd scenes a bit better. I think the crowd scenes never look very convincing. Oh my god. Oh my god!
Please tell me I didn't hit you too.
God almighty!
Now I know I don't need to carry a gun.
Jesus.
Oh, that's a pretty good trick.
It's twice in 3 episodes where they've really made it look like Drum's gonna be killed off.
Other ships too.
Whoa, what's it gonna do?
What happened?
We missed. Laser was misaligned.
How?
Damage from slowdown, maybe? Compensating.
Stop them!
We're unarmed! Don't shoot! We're coming out!
Shoot them.
She's doing the right thing! She's getting killed there. Oh.
Yes, it worked.
Oh my god, there's rings all over the place.
I think you were trying to open the ring gates from the beginning. That was the plan. And what I want to know now is, are we, I mean humanity, are we part of that plan?
She made it. I thought she was going to sacrifice herself.
It was never about helping us.
She made it too. They're coming home. They did make it.
You've given us a new frontier. You know we're gonna go. We won't be able to resist. It's gonna be another blood-soaked gold rush.
She looks amazing.
The civilization that built the rings is gone. Wiped out.
Ah! Well, there we are. The end of season 3. One thing that I feel like The Expanse does very well is when it gets to the end of a season, or at least the end of one of the books. It's probably because it's based on books. When it gets to the end of a book, it feels very complete. So I mean, they could absolutely have ended that at the end of season 3, and like Sci-Fi planned to do, well, didn't plan to do, but ended up deciding to do, and it would have felt like the end of a program. It felt very complete, which I really, well, I have mixed feelings about it, because one thing, I like to be hooked on to the next season. I feel, and there is a hook, of course there is, with all the, well, what they just said, habitable domains through the rings. There is a hook there, but it also felt complete. Everyone survived. That was a surprise. I thought we were going to lose Melba. I thought we might lose Drummer at one point. Oh, not everyone. We lost Diogo, or whatever his name is. Yeah, that wasn't a nice way to go, was it? But everyone made it back. We even saw Avasarala for a brief glimpse. I guess that was probably service to the fans because they love her and she's not been in the last few episodes. I hope she's back in season 4 because obviously, you know, her role seems kind of complete, and I don't know if she's in the later books. I hope so, because she is a fabulous character and I have missed her a little bit. I think I commented, you know, I didn't say very much during this episode, I don't think, because I was engrossed and I wanted to watch it. It wasn't like I was going to say it wasn't a thriller minute, but there was lots going on the whole time, but it wasn't kind of like a big... I still think my favourite episode is season 2, episode 5, Home. I think it just had something very special about it. But this, I mean, it was great. It was another great episode. But I think I made my comments earlier on when I paused the video. And I said a lot of this, well, maybe it's a slightly different take on it, but I think this season, or not even just this season, but the whole show is about that fear of the unknown and the way that we as human beings react to the unknown. And I think it's very topical in this day and age, both in America and in the UK, where there have been a very big swing towards distrust of the other, and I think it's very analogous in that way. You know, in the UK, those of you that are in America, I'm sure you all know about us voting Brexit, and it's something that most people in the country feel quite strongly about, either way. And I'm a hard Remainer, someone that wants to stay in the EU. I think that a lot of the people that voted for Brexit are a bit scared of the unknown, and I think they are scared of the idea of immigration and multiculturalism and things like that. And I'm not saying that everyone that voted Brexit is racist, which, you know, lots of people have used that word, but there's definitely a fear of the different, people being different, because I don't see any other reason why people voted Brexit. It doesn't make any sense to me. And so I think it is very topical. It's also very topical in America, of course, with your current president. So I think there's some really interesting analogies in there. And I don't know what's going to happen in season 4 at all. I have no idea where they're going with it. I'm going to have a little bit of a... I don't want to read up at all. But, you know, I'm excited to be able to react to it pretty much live alongside you guys. And when it comes out, I don't know if they're doing it weekly on Amazon, but when it comes out, I will try to react as soon as possible to the episodes and be on the ride with you guys rather than behind you all. And I look forward to being on that sort of parallel with you now. It's going to be really nice. Guys, I want to say thank you because now I'm up to date with The Expanse. I just want to say a huge thank you to all the people who have commented, liked, subscribed, the people that have followed my Patreon page and now are patrons. Particularly to people like Belinda, who first got me involved in this show. You guys have upped my numbers on YouTube hugely and have basically turned me into, you know, someone that is a reactor that people actually watch now, and that's really nice. So I really appreciate all of your support over the last 9 months or so since I've started doing this show. It really does mean a lot. So thank you very, very much for watching. And I will be returning next week with the next episode of The Handmaid's Tale. So season 1, episode 3 of The Handmaid's Tale. If you have not watched them already, then my first 2 reactions are on YouTube, and you can look them up now. That will be having a full-length reaction just like this, and yeah, and I'll be having thoughts about where I go with the rest of the reaction channel, or the rest of my YouTube channel, over the next few weeks. So if you have ideas, then feel free to send me a message to let me know your ideas. Alright, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye.